Are you a busy person? If you said yes, that might not be good. You know why I'm telling you this. But if you said no, then it's very, very good. Why? Why did I say it's very, very good if you're not busy, and might not be good if you are busy? What's going on here? Now, here's the problem. If you look at busy people, there are a lot of busy people in the world who don't get things done. You would have seen in your own life. You are busy, but are you truly progressing? Right? You would have noticed the same pattern. So in this video, I am going to be telling you an alternative to being busy. Why being busy is not exactly a good thing, and how to overcome this busyness and actually get things done. So keep watching till the end of this video, because this is going to be practical and you are going to love this. Okay, with that said, let's begin. Hello guys, welcome to Book Ideas, where we tell you interesting ideas from interesting books. Today's idea that we are picking is from the book Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. Amazing book on productivity, amazing book on telling you how to get things done in the most efficient way. So if you want this book, you can check in the description below. You find the link there, click it and buy it if you're interested to buy. With that said, what is this about? What is today's idea about? Today's idea is about eliminating unnecessary busyness. Now, before I go into any other details, do you give every single person that you know equal time? No, right? If you did, you just don't have enough time to actually do it. Now, what if I told you this? What if I told you that 20% of your relationships gives you 80% of your happiness? Right? Gives you 80% of the satisfaction. Now, depending on that is what you invest in, right? Maybe your wife, husband, kids, parents, girlfriend, boyfriend, friends, whatever it is, the person that you spend a lot of time with, they are usually in this 20%. They give you the most satisfaction in your life, right? Now, how does this help you achieve more things? Now, an economist known as Pareto, his name to be exact is Wilfredo Pareto. He was an economist, and in 1895 he wrote about an observation that he made. He noticed that people in society, the economic activities seem to be divided into a certain way. He said that it is divided in such a way that it is 80-20. 80-20 is kind of the rule. So where he said that, for example, in a business, 20% of company's products gave them 80% of the revenue. 20% of the company's customers made the company 80% of their money, right? So this 80-20 kind of rule started to happen everywhere, including even if you come to productivity in companies. One more thing that people realized was 20% of the employees had more impact on the company's growth than the whole 80% did. It happened in the wealth as well. Top 20% of the people in the world have 80% of the wealth in the world, right? With the same exact way, exactly same, your tasks, the things you want to do in life are a similar way. There are 20% of your tasks that give you 80% of the result, 80% of what you want to achieve. Now that said, okay, let's just keep it aside. Now, what I told you about, remember what I told you about your relationships? 20% of your relationships give you 80% of the satisfaction. Now, what if you had not 20%? What if you gave every single person you know equal time? Would you be satisfied? No, you wouldn't, but you would be busy, right? You wouldn't have time. So same thing happened. So why don't we do it for the tasks in our life? Why don't we do it for the things that we want to achieve? Every day we go by achieving things, by doing things, right? And we don't really prioritize it. Remember what I told for relationship? If you give everybody your time, you become busy. The same thing is happening for us when we are trying to get things done. We try to treat most of our tasks as a priority. So what happens? We end up not having enough time. Now, why does this happen and how to overcome it? So this book has a very interesting idea on why it happens. So there are a couple of reasons why it happens, but here's the main ones. Here is the trap that we all fall into. The first trap that we fall into is getting things done. We love getting things done. Just things, right? Maybe you wanted to clean your room. You didn't have to, but you did. And you felt good about it, right? Maybe you had to do some task. Maybe go ahead and get some food or something. You got it, right? Maybe you wanted to play a game or something and you played a game. Whatever it is, just getting things done makes us feel good. That is the first biggest trap. We like getting things done. The second trap that we fall into is doing the easy things first, right? Because it's simple. We think like, you know what, it's easy, let's just get it done. Two biggest things that we fall into. Now, how to overcome this? If you can overcome this, you will begin to become a lot more productive. You will eliminate busyness. So, okay, now how do you overcome this? First part is we like getting things done. So how do you overcome this? One way to overcome this trap is to actually, when planning your day, by the way, if you don't plan your day, then click the link somewhere here and learn how to plan your day. If you don't plan your day, you will end up wasting a lot of time. Now, if you think no, then watch the video. That might change your mind. It might make you realize how much time you're wasting. But with that said, first thing is, when you plan your day, ask yourself, what are the 20% of the task that has 80% of effect on result that you want to achieve? Ask yourself, what is it? And start writing down those 20%. Make that a priority. And try to get them done early. Okay, that's the first thing. First, prioritize. Understand what it is. If you don't set it as a priority, you're not going to do it. So let's set it as a priority. That's the first and foremost thing. Now the second trap. Second trap is what? The second trap was we like getting easier things done first. Alright. So what do? So one way to overcome this is, first of all, we add a lot of things to the list. We like getting things done, and if it's easy, we add them to the list. To remove unnecessary things. Right? Remove things which are very small, which doesn't have much effect. Don't keep it on the to-do list. Right? If you have to cut the vegetables, don't say cut the vegetables until it's very important for you. You can keep it in your mind. You can do it, ask somebody else to remind. Don't waste your mental energy. That's one way to do it. Second way to do it is to make sure that you get high priority tasks done as early as possible. Now, why is that important? So two reasons. One reason is, by the end of the day, your willpower starts to come down. Your willpower gets exhausted. You're more likely to go back to your instincts. This is a similar thing in studies where they showed that people who tried to diet, at the end of the day was the time when they ended up breaking their diet and eating some junk food or something like that. So at the end of the day, try to just get it done as early as possible. Okay, that's the first and foremost thing. That is the most important thing that you have to do. And that is another way to overcome this trap of getting done easier things. Now, the third way to do it is, usually you're not motivated to do it. Maybe it takes too much time, or you don't know, you just or just a little bit hard to do. So what do then? You sit and then you imagine yourself doing it. Imagine how much impact it would have in your result, on your result. And once you begin to do that, you just feel motivated. And then start. Most of the things, most of your distractions, most of your excuses to not do something just flies away if you just start. So just start. Once you do that, things will become a lot better. So these are the ways that you can decrease busyness or remove busyness and actually begin to achieve things. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you felt like this, if you felt like you're someone who's a busy person who wants to remove this, then go ahead, apply this and leave a like and subscribe so that you don't miss amazing videos like this. With that said, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. This is Abhishek signing off. Goodbye.